Blessings, everyone. Welcome to your weekly reading. We have a beautiful weekly reading for the collective here today. If you have landed here, this is for you. I'm excited to have you here as per usual. Drop down and say hello in the comments so that I know you've seen me and that I am visible to you, please like the video so that I can see that I can pop up on your feed even more regularly and you can find me and our beautiful work together. Okay, so welcome. Let's jump in. This reading for the week is really quite powerful, and I feel that for most of you it's going to resonate a lot. I got a really big, strong feeling when I was pulling these cards today. So let's have a look. The first card we have here is our beautiful Princess of Discs. That earthly movement, that joy, that new, the bringing of something new in. Entrepreneurship energy, but also building something that is new coming into fruition, which I love. We then have our Seven of Wands. Now, Seven of Wands looks like a scary card. However, it's a little cat coming in there. It's not a cat actually. It's a big lion or a tiger or something coming in, and you can see there's a way out. There's always a way out, and I love that. Spirit creates experiences for us to test us, to make sure we're on our right path and committed. And people love to come in and test us, and people love to come in and question everything that we're doing, because sometimes they don't want us to advance. And that's just a sad reality of humanity. Some people, are jealous and they don't want you to do better than them, and that's really sad. Card number 3 is our beautiful Strength of the Queen of Wands. Very feminine energy this week, which I love, which is creativity, right? Particularly when we're looking at that wands, that centralized inner wisdom, the knowing, it's the ancient path. It's where we get to connect, particularly when we're looking at the Egyptian tarot deck. It's where we're really going into our inner wisdom and allowing that to fight for us and allowing it to build into that passion and expansion. It's standing really in your own power. I love that particular Queen of Wands. She is all about the embodiment of confidence and visibility. She is amazing. And this is not saying this is for our females in the collective. This is for any of us. We all hold feminine and masculine energy. We all hold that. We all hold that balance of beautiful energy there. And this is about stepping into your power and owning what you're bringing to earth, into this reality. And so this week isn't about higher realms, and it's not about Palladian energy, and it's not starseed energy. Go into our oracle readings for that sort of stuff. This is actually quite grounded guidance for this week. So this is about really stepping back now as that Princess of Discs energy and saying, okay, what do I really want to bring in? What is it that's been sitting on my heart for a while? And maybe it's already in motion. Maybe you're already bringing it to the world. Maybe you are actually starting that new beginning. And it can be an idea, it can be an opportunity, it can be a pathway, or it could be something you're already intentionally building, right? So that Princess of Discs is super grounded and patient, and she's really committed to her task. It's about, what you're creating right now is important. It's a really important thing that you're bringing into the world, even if you're only at the baby steps, even if you're only at the thinking process. The amount of times my beautiful mother had the most profound ideas for business. She's an entrepreneur at heart, my mama, and she used to share her ideas with me, and I'd be like, they're amazing. And what would happen? This energy would happen. And it's about making sure you can build that bridge out of that. It's very hard when you have someone that's very definite in your life that prevents those ideas from coming to reality, but that's where the power needs to sit, right? That's where you need to be able to go, actually, I trust my own judgment enough to know this will work. This is where, that Seven of Wands energy is the challenge. It's about really challenging and building that resilience. It's where you feel tested. It's where the external pressure, opinions, and even sometimes those internal doubts that are super loud, that super loud energy inside yourself. And it's actually about standing up for yourself and protecting what you're creating. It's not a sign to step back. So if you're getting things resistance this week, this isn't spirit saying, oh, Amy, it's not for you. Alison, I don't think you should do that. It's not about that, right? It's not saying, hey, Roy, not this time. It's not the right time. It's about actually, you know what? That's asking me to step into my power. It's asking me to build some resilience and actually challenge that thought. And yes, there's times where spirit gives us a very clear no, but we know when it's a no. Like, it's usually very clear. When people challenge us on something, sometimes it's about making us prove that we have the belief system to see it through. Sometimes it's about them holding some sort of jealousy or some sort of, oh my goodness, but if you become really successful in that, you won't have time for me. Or you can't be more successful than me. That's not possible. Like, you know your place. It's interesting what comes up when you start to do well for yourself. That's where you start to see who your true allies are. Who are real around you. When things are going well for you and they're not just wanting to, dive into all the problems about it, they're actually willing to celebrate with you. I have amazing soul sisters that when something happens for them, they'll jump on and celebrate. When something happens for me, I'll voice note them and go, hey, this happened today. And I get back the straight away, or, depending, because different time zones as well sometimes, that, oh my goodness, I am celebrating you, sister. How amazing. I have a lot that are here in Australia with me that will message me and say, oh my goodness, so excited for you. This is amazing. And then they'll share their wins and I'll reflect back to them. That's the sort of people that are in your court when you're doing well, right? The people that are like, oh, yeah, it's going well at the moment, but there's no guarantees. No. They're either programmed to respond with negativity and it's not their fault, that's their life, that's their program, or they have some resistance around you achieving. Let's put it that way, right? So when we move into that Queen of Wands energy, that's the embodiment of the confidence. That's the personal power. That's where you actually get to step fully into your energy, owning who you are and what you bring. So this is that magnetic energy. The Queen of Wands is magnetic. She's so self-assured and deeply connected to her passion. Bring yourself back to this. Why are you doing it? What has started this for you? Why are you on this path? Maybe you're starting a new course. Maybe you're starting a new job. And then, there's some resistance, or, the start date's being pushed back. Fabulous. Okay. Start date's being pushed back doesn't mean it's finished. Don't get into that mindset. Keep into this power here and knowing that this is a new path for you, and go, wow, it's giving me space. And I'm going to build some resilience around that and not fall into the, they're not going to go through with this. Instead, I'm going to say, fantastic, it's given me a week to prepare. I'm going to go even deeper into this energy because it's going to build my confidence. I am passionate about this. Keep your passion strong. Your message from Spirit this week is follow your dreams and desires. Please do not take everything as a sign that it's not the correct path for you. Sometimes resistance, sometimes roadblocks are there for us to align and make sure it's exactly what we want, because sometimes we have to fight for what we want so that we feel like we achieved it. If everything was easy, then we'd be bored with it, right? Tune into this wisdom, this passion, because what you've been building and protecting is leading you to a stronger, more confident version of yourself. Wouldn't that be nice? I'm so excited that we've done this read together this week. jump into the 5-day challenge. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, we are currently doing a 5-day intuitive card pull challenge. You don't need to do anything but come along. It's 15 minutes. You can do it whenever you want. You just need to put in the right email address so that your daily guidance comes to that email that you will check, and that way you're not missing a lesson. You don't want to be doing day 1 and then doing day 5, because all the steps in between won't make any sense. You will be building on your intuition. It is a completely free program. I've designed it because I'm getting such a call to work in this area even more. If you want to go deeper, Awaken the Channel there is there. If you want to be able to do these 3 card pulls for yourself, then I highly recommend my card reading for your soul. It's a super cheap program. Really should put that price up. But I won't, because it is a beautiful little program. You can do it in an afternoon. Sunday afternoon, sitting there, you know, having your beautiful cup of tea and your bickies, you can get this done, right? It's a very simple program that's going to let you, I call it my mini program, let you read with confidence. Now, this is not a read for other people. This is, how can I pull cards and trust them for myself? Because actually pulling cards for yourself is harder than pulling them for other people. You really sometimes second guess yourself, and we're not sometimes sure what those cards mean. And I go through Oracle and Tarot. Okay, so much love to you. Jump into the inner circle where we are rocking it out over there, doing some amazing things. I love you all. I'm excited to be here with you. Like and comment. Let me know if it resonated with you. Let me know if you're excited for this energy coming up. Let me know if you are here. Let me know. Just say, I was here. That would be lovely. So much love.